Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you thought we'd be doing this one. Hello, everyone. This is Roxas1359, joined with
Mr. Be a Dragonite.
And, yep, we're doing Ape Escape. Mr. Be a Dragonite is extremely happy, and he's going to be the one playing this game. So, let's start. Sadly, there are no subtitles in this game.
Which is kind of weird, actually.
Well, no, because this is still early PS1, so I don't fault it for not having subtitles. Like, really, full voice acting games, I think around the time, they didn't really have subtitles, except for, like, Sonic Adventure and everything. But those were, like, mandatory.
Hey, Spike, did the professor finish the time station yet? Are we gonna get to go back in time?
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair.
These kids have never read the Butterfly Effect.
I totally forgot Spike had a voice.
Yeah.
Hey, Professor!
I actually quite like the Spike voice, though.
Jake,
It's better than
over
the second
here,
game.
watch out.
Spike, the time station!
That should have clued me in he was a monkey.
Run, you two.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, he actually never knew that Spectre was a monkey.
He always looked so human in his final boss form.
He does, I will admit. And
And that's what I remember most. I don't remember his original introduction very well.
Ape Escape 2, I think you can tell that he's a monkey a little bit more. But Ape Escape 3, he's literally wearing a suit, and they're literally going for the fun with, like, monkey suit. Oh, or we'll do those games in the future.
I'm surprised you didn't get to choose your protagonist, actually.
I'm actually quite surprised they didn't have it that you could choose Spike or Jake either.
I know, they like build it up in the intro that...
It actually works.
Well, I think it's because they're trying to build the whole friendship thing.
Yeah, and then like, isn't Spike only used for like a tutorial?
No, Spike's the main
Not
character.
Spike, not Spike, the other one.
No, Jake's not using the tutorial at all. You use him. He shows up in other points, but since you don't remember, I'm not going to say it. It's plot point stuff.
Mm.
You can, in Ape Escape 3, choose your protagonist or who you want to do, though.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Spectre, and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth. Spectre has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your hands.
Boo!
Oh my god, that pun.
Capture 3 little monkeys!
Out of 4.
You can't get the last one. You have
I
to
know.
have a later gadget, but... Yep! Ape Escape 1. So, how about you go first with your history when it comes to this game?
Well, this is the first and only game I ever got to complete on my cousin's PlayStation 1. Because at very limited time I could play games on at his house, and this just happened to be ones that I focused on more. Because I liked it the most, really. I think the only other one I got to play was a Gecko game, and I totally...
Oh, Gex?
Gex. Like, it was basically the 007, but with geckos.
Yeah, that's Gex. Do you know which one? Was it Gex 1 or Gex 2?
I don't remember. I never played the whole thing. I only played like 3 levels and got bored.
Ah,
Because plus it was like halfway through the game, so I didn't even get to see the intro. So I was like,
okay.
I don't know what my cousin did on it. I don't know if he beat it. He's very bad at beating games.
So yeah, this game was the first game to use the dual analog stick controller for the PlayStation. The right analog stick is used to control everything from the game. You can switch your gadgets with the 4 face buttons. Watch out for that enemy. He's getting kind of close to you. You can't hit him with that.
I know.
If you spin the stick, you'll do a Stun Club spin.
Ow. Jerk.
Those little coins right there, you collect 100 of them, you will get an extra jacket. Wow, you used the smash attack.
Didn't mean to. I meant to do this.
Yep. Don't forget, you can also curl up into a little...
Dicks! No!
Want to grab that cookie? Cookies are the health of this game.
Are you kidding me? Die.
Yeah, cookies in this game, they're handled a little bit better in the later Ape Escape games. In this game, one cookie is one full health. And if you fall into a pit, unfortunately what ends up happening is you lose a life. In later Ape Escape games, it's changed to where cookies are... You can get up to 2 hits for certain things.
Bah! Bah!
And
take that, little bitch.
In the future for Ape Escape games, when you fall down a cliff or a pit,
that's right,
then you don't lose a life. You end up just losing like half a cookie.
Bah! No! Get back here!
You know, this is a game that I question all the time. Why didn't PETA go after it?
PETA went after PETA went after Mario.
Yeah, I know. And they didn't go after the literal game in which you're literally beating monkeys with a stick.
Get over here.
And catching them in a net.
Yeah. Yeah, suck it.
Just so you know, you don't have to hit them every time. You can just catch them in the net.
I know. I just like hitting them. It's fun. I'm pretty sadistic that way. Go away.
Yep, this is pretty much the tutorial world that they give you.
And you can't get the other monkey until you can fly, right?
You can't get it until you get a gadget later in the game known as
the
Sky
what the heck? Why'd you run to me?
The monkeys have an AI pattern, actually, but sometimes they're just randomized. Sometimes they'll just do anything to avoid you. Which is something that I remember you were saying that you really liked about this game. Like, in a lot of collectathons, the collecting is just right there. And these ones, you have to actively go after them.
Yes. It just made it so much more fun.
Yep.
You did it. You got 3.
Yep, you got 3. You didn't get all of them. You suck. That's what she's secretly saying in her mind. And the
hub world.
Time station. Time station, you have a bunch of different places to the...
This is where you can tutorial.
Yep, that's where you tutorial, and which you're going to have to, for future gadgets you get to, it forces you to do it in it. No, this is the minigame corner.
Oh, minigame. I totally forgot there were minigames.
Yeah, in the stages there are Spectre coins. If you get a lot of Spectre coins that are in for all of those, you will end up getting minigames. To get the last minigame, you have to get all 40 Spectre coins. Spectre coins vary based on how many there are on certain stages. Right there is the save corner, so if you step on that button, you will go down to save. And red mailboxes. For those of you who've seen my LP of this game, you know what I think of those. And you also have the Monkey Encyclopedia. If you go down to the left, this will actually they actually gave names to every single monkey in this game, I believe. Hit the X button on it. Yep, they gave every single monkey a unique name.
Noonan.
And they gave them little quips at the bottom. So watch wrestling.
Has helmet hair problems.
And then dances to loud music. As you can see, they have speed, attack, and alert. Speed is how fast they move, and that becomes a pain later in the game.
Yeah.
Attack is how powerful
their bandanas are usually, or whatever they're riding.
That's usually the pants. You can tell how a certain monkey is based on its pants. Attack can be painful, and especially in this game because it has certain types of monkeys that were never used again. Alert is
a pain in the ass. It depends on like what light the helmet's on at the moment.
Blue means they're unaware and they don't know you're near. Yellow means they're alerted that there's something around, and so they're a bit more cautious, but they don't know you're there. Red means they see you. Certain monkeys have the ability to
stay red. It's like really obnoxious.
It's because they have a high alertness. Those are the green pant monkeys, and those are the bane of anyone's existence.
Do I actually should save, or do
no, not yet.
Okay,
we'll save when we're close to the end of the session.
I love how they like map the buttons to 2 each. It didn't matter which one you pushed.
And I like how they made it that circle and X are the ones that are select for it, because this was for those of you who don't know, Sony Computer Entertainment Japan Studios, or how they're better known is just Japan Studios, makers of like Ico. This was their first ever video game. This was the first ever game and franchise that they made. And they ended up having it to where basically they mapped circle and X being the select buttons, because in America, the X button is the select button, and in Japan, the circle button is the select button because that's literally based on how the symbols are. But primordial ooze is the next place.